The next step is to establish the perfect needle clip position, and the methodology is identical to that for the main jet. This time the control used is here the needle clip factor, in this case represented by the number 573. And again, you would enter the weather, install the displayed clip, in this case P3, go out and complete a track session, this time concentrating on the mid-range performance, which is of course the area controlled by the needle clip profile. And if you determine a weaker needle clip position is required, simply dial down to the next weakest clip, in this case P2, adjust your needle clip to the P2 position, and go out and complete another track session. Again, on returning to the pit, discuss the mid-range performance with your pit crew, and you will quickly again establish the needle clip factor that perfectly matches the air and fuel flow characteristics of your carb, engine and exhaust pipe setup. Of course, engines in different states of tune will require a different jetting regime. However, the starting position for your main jet and needle clip should be as advised by your engine tuner, and work from that baseline to establish the perfect air-fuel ratio for your particular engine. You will note from time to time in this display here it says AM washer. In the circumstances AM washer is displayed, this requires a washer that is half the distance between the needle clip positions to be installed under the needle clip. In this way, the software accurately displays a needle clip position to half clip positions. Such is the power of Jet-Tech PWK. Having established a needle clip factor and a main jet factor, you simply lock the software, and next time you return to the track, you simply enter the current weather conditions, whatever they may be, and your perfect needle clip and main jet is displayed, which will maintain optimum performance established by your baseline setup. Now, for engines that are highly tuned or modified from the standard, Jet-Tech Flowbench has been incorporated. With this tool, you can independently adjust the rate of change of the needle clip position and the main jet with the change in air density. To quickly demonstrate this feature, let's move this control for the main jet fully over to the right hand side in the maximum position of 20. Now if I press this button, you will see air density cycling down and correspondingly the main jet position changing as a result of the lower air density. And you will note that at the lowest air density controlled by Jet-Tech Flowbench, the 182 main jet is recommended. Now reset Jet-Tech Flowbench, move the control back to 0 and repeat the same test, again cycling lower in air density, and you will note that this time the main jet at the lowest air density controlled by Jet-Tech Flowbench is only a 188. In this way you can adjust the rate of change of both the needle clip and main jet to suit exactly your engine tune and exhaust pipe design. However, the use of Jet-Tech Flowbench is not for the inexperienced tuner. It is important that you understand good jetting so that you can make the change with regard to the rate of change of the needle clip and main jet with air density. The use of an exhaust gas temperature gauge or an oxygen lambda sensor will improve feedback in order to quickly establish the perfect jetting situation using Jet-Tech flow bench. In 99.9% of cases, Jet-Tech flow bench will not be required, as the standard internal dynamic simulation model of Jet-Tech PWK matches perfectly the air and fuel flow characteristics of the PWK carburetor. Just a quick note on float height or pump around height. Obviously, if you have a pump around conversion, then this is a static setting, and the fine-tuning process completed in this way will always be sufficient. If, however, you use floats in your carburetor, then you need to measure float height and make a record. If for whatever reason you change the float height of your carburetor, then obviously you would select another setup and repeat the fine-tuning process described here, so as to again perfectly match your carburetor's setup. That concludes Jet-Tech PWK tutorial. It is a simple process, but does need to be completed methodically. Having done it once, however, entering the weather conditions at your location will always ensure the optimum jetting is displayed here, and the maximum performance and reliability is gained on the racetrack.